Indeed, when you appeared before us in May,
appearing before the National Assembly's Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, the embattled IEBC commissioners laid before the MPs their cash woes that now threaten to derail the review of boundaries and all other programs.
We have fully prepared payments up to internet banking stage in IFMIS, amounting to 1.4 billion, which have not been funded. The exchequer has not come. If not funded, this inadequacy will affect operations of the Commission.
The MPs had summoned the IEBC commissioners over the controversial suspension of IEBC CEO Ezra Chiloba for the second time, even after the Labour Court had ordered Chiloba back to work during the hearing of his case against the IEBC.
There's no disobedience of the court order, and I say so because I think the matter is in court. There's a case of contempt of court which has been filed. It's being defended.
It is vitally important that this committee does see the ruling and does try to formulate the formal order that can be extracted from that ruling.
Correct.
In the absence of that, we will just take what he tells us to be the gospel truth. And I don't know how far we go with that.
When the Kenya National Audit Office is there, they need the CEO there because the CEO has to answer certain questions. When the CEO fails to answer those questions, they then make that failure a part of their final report. Do you have a Kenya National Audit final report?
Despite the push by MPs, Chebukati held back, saying discussing Chiloba would be in contempt of the court process where Chiloba has sued them over the suspension.
The issue of suspension is a matter in court, and the issue of the contempt or whether we disobey the court order. So to that extent, I believe that it would not be right for me to delve into those issues.
Subjudice rule is not something you use to defend yourself, Mr. Chairman, to refuse to talk to us.
You are purporting to suspend somebody now a second time when you know even your own composition is being queried. What is the hurry?
But the pressure kept piling as parliamentarians dug in.
But we are waiting for the internal auditors to give us final one so that we now officially give him a charge sheet to answer.
But even then in your HR manual, there are certain steps you are required to have taken. First warning, second warning, and so on. Have a disciplinary committee, call him before the committee. Did you follow your HR manual?
The commissioners caved to pressure, revealing that in fact, the 3 IEBC commissioners were now running the commission as a fully constituted commission. This not to the amusement to some of the MPs.
We're relying on the opinion of the lawyers, both external and our internal team. And we say we are properly constituted to conduct business of the commission.
He's using the opinion to override very specific legal provisions on the quorum and of the IEBC.
With only 3 commissioners remaining after the mass resignations, Commissioners Boy Amulu and Abdi Gulie sit in all IEBC committees, then rope Chebukati in plenary to ratify the decisions of the 2, a 3-man strong commission.
For now, we have committees that are running with 2 commissioners each. And the plenary is where the chair comes in to review some of those committee decisions.
Wouldn't it just be in good faith that the commissioners just resign and give Kenyans the opportunity to form a new commission?
When the committees are reporting to the plenary, they are reporting to the same person. So it's you people reporting to yourselves.
Despite defending its decision of suspending Chiloba for the second time, IEBC commissioners were hard-pressed to substantiate the move. The commissioners now tasked to furnish the committee with relevant documentation to prove that they are not on a mere witch hunt mission and in contempt of court. Samugina Citizen TV, Parliament.